It's strange looking back on where you've come from, or on where you'll go. From my birth to my death, I am but one of a million souls, living on one of but a billion planets, and I was pronounced dead right from the moment I was born. Well, I guess I was about 12, 13 when I started to realise what I was. It was something that had always been there with you. It's just how it always been. It was who I am, and it was how it always felt. It's weird, but one day you just sort of wake up to it and realise it's this slow thing that sort of slowly builds with a big final realisation. All the pieces of the puzzle fall into place and it just hits you at once, and you wake up and go, wow, I'm gay. It was then that I started to know I was different. No one else knew, just me, and it was uncomfortable. While all the other guys were commenting on how hot each chick was, I sort of felt myself thinking, wow, he's cute. It was a strange feeling, and I didn't know whether it was right or wrong, because I'd heard the way people speak about it, and I just knew it was bad to be gay. So I couldn't be, surely. I wasn't like those wrist-flicking pansies you see on TV. I was nothing like them, but strangely enough, I knew no one would accept me. I didn't know what to believe, and I didn't feel that I could tell anyone. I didn't think they'd understand. My father, if I told him, well, he'd probably kick me out of home. And Mum? Well, she'd probably splash me with holy water and then send me off to some form of Catholic correctional facility. It's funny, because I can actually see her doing that. My life wasn't always this way. It's just been recently as I've matured that I've begun to notice just how messed up things are. Mum, she was never weird. Well, at least she wasn't before she joined the church. When she came religious, a part of Dad died with her. The family fell apart when she quit her job, believing God would provide. That put a lot of pressure on Dad. My sister, she now looks at Dolly magazine for a role model. I cannot talk to her, for every answer, every response she gave was a religious one. We used to be a happy family, but this ignorance of the real world around her cost her her mind, her marriage, and the life of her son. My dad, he used to be a good man. He'd work hard, he'd take me to the park for a hit of cricket, and he'd compliment me, even though I was never any good. He was happy. Now you're lucky to catch him sober. He comes home drunk from the pub, loud, staggering, and obnoxious. Although he never used to touch me, once he found out what I was, that all changed. I write to clear my thoughts and confusion. It helps me to better understand who I am and why I'm here. I often write to try and explain why I am the way I am. If I actually am any different. Was I simply born gay? Was it naturally occurring like blonde hair? Or was it an act of God? Long story short, I was foolish enough to leave a letter of such nature lying around, and Dad found it.
Hey, what are you trying to do creeping in the house? Where you been?
Out?
How? Who you been out with? You puff the mates.
What?
You heard me, you puff the mates. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, I found this letter and it indicates to me that you're a puff. Now, listen, in 1,000 years I didn't think I'd bring my son up to be a puff. Much of it disgusting me, mate. Now, I thought I would have brought you up better than that. You're not my son anymore, I've had you, alright? You're on your own.
I know, it makes you look bad. Oh, hang on, Bridge, my loser brother is here. He's such a bag.
So, have you talked to Dad?
About what you are.
Yeah.
The Lord condemns homosexuals.
The Lord is compassionate and accepts everyone for who they are.
It is wrong, Nathan.
Well, I can't help it. It's who I am.
You have to make the right choices.
But that's just it. It's not a choice I can make.
Then you're no son of God and no son of mine.
He told Mum. He told everyone down in the pub too. He spoke of me in such disgust. It didn't take long for the word to get out at school, and I soon found myself the object of ridicule. That didn't bother me so much, but it was abandonment of my friends that really killed me. To Mum, Dad, and whoever this may concern, please forgive me for what I am about to do. My short life was not all hell. There were moments when I experienced a lot of joy and even happiness. Of these moments, I have fond memories, but those days are gone now, and things have changed. I've tried to be good to you both. I love you both very much and wanted to get along with you. I have tried, but it's hard to be free in a world of chains, in a world where what I'll be will never be enough. I live in this world that doesn't seem to want me. You've all made that clear, just for being the way I am, but really, I am no different from anyone else. I am but flesh and blood, but it seems to the rest of you that I have lived 14 years too many. My life is all that keeps me here. But what good is it if I can be no more than a puff, a sinner, or a fag? So I say my final goodbye, as my own mortality is staring me right in the face. And I'd be lying if I said that I'm not afraid. But I am, but one of millions. And I have to be strong. And in the odd case that one of you wants to mourn me, don't. I think I'll be happier on the other side. I've made my choice. It's time for me to break free. Goodbye.